7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Ready, set, go.
Okay.
Hello, hello. Okay, guys. So I did a false start earlier. I mixed up the time. So I'm a little bit all over the place and I have Puchanda in my ear. So I might talk gibberish. That's why over here we have also a warning because a lot have been going on today. So, I want to have everything in check. Okay. So first things First things first, what are we doing here? So we have still 5 minutes till the anti-fossil show on creating craft will start. Hello, Ali. You need to click the permission because I see you in studio Facebook user. And here is the link on Facebook as well. Oh, shoot. No, yes. Oh, come on. Okay, so here is a link to watch online. If you have no VPN, probably I would not use Firefox. I'm using VPN to switch my country so I can watch UK telly, and the plan is to sit and do some stuff. I want to craft, and time to time I can share Sarah on the screen. Okay, is that ready? Yes. So I have everything ready. We will tune in, jump into to Sarah time to time. The previous show almost sold out. Sarah had to restock, so I'm super hyped because it's always a little bit stressful if people will like stuff, especially things like that. Because ARTitude, I I'm really attached to this collection, and that's not a common case for me. Okay, so I did some preps because I have two things that I want to show you with stamps. I already stamped off a bunch of backgrounds, so I will be just low-key basically coloring them in. That one is entire concept for the card. I will put it closer so you can see there is a pencil line here to fit the sentiment about not tripping over your brushes. And I'm looking for my pencil eraser. Hello, hello. Thank you. I absolutely love that collection, and I'm happy that it has such a nice feedback because I really like that photorealistic kind of patterns. For my style of crafting. Do I have a style of crafting? Yes, I do. So for my style of crafting, that realistic style is it's really doing it for me. I'm trying not to swear, though we have the warning, but I have a little bit potty mouth, so wait, I wanted to show you. Oh, I can't show you because I used it up. My very favorite pattern from entire pad is the watercolor pans. And of course, no, I don't have the spare pad, so we will have to do without. Okay, Sarah will be on in a second. So I will just grab, I cleaned a little bit my watercolor tin. I have my watercolors. I like to add first some watercolor and then a little bit of crayon shading. And in that small tin that I made last Wednesday, I have, if you are crafter long enough, you remember them. Those are luminous watercolors from Luminata, and they were huge like 12 years ago. And I did find my jars. They have amazing sparkle and shimmer into them, a little bit like Lindy's, but they are in the hard pan. And I did moisturize them beforehand. So I would like to use them on some point if possible. Okay, and we need water. I have my water. Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Okay. I like to have the fresh water for watercolors. Wait, if I will move my stamp blocks. Oh no, I have the little palette. Okay. I even have a clean brush for watercolors. So, like all bells and whistles are here. And my watercolors have been sprayed on, but I will add a gentle mist to them, and I will start to color in. Let's start with like yellowish ochre color for the brush handle. This one and this one. And I have shaky hands. Ooh, excitement. Ooh, I wanted to test my new brush. We'll see if it will work. I bought a really cool water brush. So inside you have chamber and it's filled with water. Ooh, and we have Sarah on. So while I'm struggling with my brush, let's see what Sarah had to say, and we will see if it will work. Okay, ready? Let's try. Yes, it works. I'm just coloring, so I will let Sarah say something here and there. That's me. Oh, she's saying nice stuff because she knows that I can hear her. Um, oh, yes. Wait, how to exit that thing? Okay. Ooh, okay. I hope that you can hear Sarah when I put her on the screen because I have no way of checking that. So let me know if that works when I put the show on the screen. Can you can you hear what they say on the screen? Last show Definitely Rabbon's show, and I absolutely love the Rabbons. And I have seen. I'm not very much Etsy shopper. Uh, like mm, I do buy stuff time to time over there, but I follow on Instagram and TikTok somebody who is making the watercolors with shimmer, and the process of making them when they mix the colors, especially when they are shifters, like chameleon colors. Oh my God, it's it's just mesmerizing. It's basically craft porn and should be illegal. Which yellow did I dive in? Okay, I think that this one. I have to tell you that I didn't have too much hopes for the brush. I didn't buy it for water. I bought it for ink for my husband. But he was like, it's too thick. So I was like, okay, let's try if it will work with watercolors. Um, and yes, it does. It looks bougie and it have very precise tip, what I like, because usually those watercolor brushes are too thick for me, uh, and I make mess. Okay, okay. So handles. Oh, and this one. I want to make it yellow as well. What's wrong with me and yellow? Okay, let's make it yellow. I promise that I will not overthink it because the goal is to have a background today, at least one, preferably two. Okay, so quick coloring and now paint tubes. I have this one is very, very pink. Yes, it's very pink. I have entire mix of different watercolors. Uh, I had a phase for watercolors. I think that you can relate. I was like, oh my God, I will do everything in watercolor. So I bought a bunch of tubes and I did depot them to my palette. Um, I believe that one is Daniel Smith, but I'm not sure. I absolutely love their watercolors. Okay. And of course, I stamped everything on the watercolor paper. Oh, she's just teasing me with that folder because it came out, it arrived uh, in Funky Fossil Photos after I received my parcel. So I don't have it yet. And I feel that she's just teasing me with that embossing folder. What is amazing, by the way. I really like it. Okay. Ali, can you let me know if, like right now, can you hear the show in the background or not? Because I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just talking uh, over the show. I was scared that it will be sell out with the first morning show because it was 8 a.m. I believe in UK, and it was closed. Luckily, Sarah decided to restock some stuff, like behind the scenes magic. Okay, and the last one, I think that unfortunately I will make it green. Okay. Oh, by the way, because it's not my usual watch time, so I don't think that a ton of people on YouTube is watching live. But if you are watching live or on repeat replay, you have a US version of Create and Craft. Um, I think that it's same link. Just if you go from USIP, it will direct you to US version, so you don't have to order from UK. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's great. Now the colors here, I will take some of the green and make it a little bit more saturated. Okay, let's take some red. By the way, I think not this week, but next week I will harass Belinda to make color theory live stream with me, because that's what sparked the idea for entire collection. And I'm horrible with explaining stuff. Um, so I asked for help with the experts. So we will have a really cool live stream. I think that everyone who is coloring or doing anything with color, even card making, color theory is really, really important. How to it's easier to combine the colors, combine the patterns, and when you mix colors, it's also okay. So we have this, and this. Let's add some of the purple. Is that purple? It is. Okay. Okay, purple and one more. Maybe orange. No, I still have purple in the brush. Okay, now if I would not clean the brush, I would have muddy brown. Hashtag color theory. Okay. Okay, so I think that's it about the. Oh no, the gray. So all the metal parts of the design. So like those curves on brushes, I would like them to look metallic. So I will use wing of Stella, or I have the glitter pen. I will add it at the end, so they will have some shimmer on them. Okay. And to be fair, for me, stamping stuff, I suck with stamping. I use the platform, but I don't know what's wrong with me, because it's a hard work for me to get really nice stamp impressions. Okay. Probably something wrong with my pressure on stamps. And it's not a stamp's fault, because talking about Bella, uh, when we craft together, I'm trying to stamp something off. It doesn't work. It's not perfect at all. And I'm like, it's a bloody stamp, like, meh, 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 meh. And she will take the same stamp and just have the perfect impression. So I still enjoy a little bit of stamping play, although, and stamping platform with the option of going back makes my life much easier. Okay. Okay, that part will be thin, and that part will be a little bit shaded. Unfortunately, I did plug in only the very loud heat gun, so I will leave it for dry instead of using heat gun to dry it because I want to add shading with uh, pencils. Okay, so I think that that will be an accurate bristle color. Okay, okay. So you will go on the side and chill, and let's see what we have here more. Ooh, okay, this one. No particular idea regarding that card. I was just playing with stamps, practicing, if you will. I know. Nearly 70% is gone. Okay, let's try to add this one. Let's see what's up with Sarah. Okay. Uh, Sorry for running ads. Not on purpose. I'm really stoked, and I'm happy that the fact that uh, the show is selling out means that people like the product. They get the vision. If you like, I really appreciate it, especially with the designs like this one, because I often use different kind of images. All of them are licensed, but with this set, I was working with my husband's illustrations. He just drew exactly what I wanted because I don't have that fabulous skill, so I have to research that. And he wasn't happy with my amendments and my vision because his was completely different, and I wanted like a little bit cartoony but still realistic style, like whimsical realistic, if you will. The kind of style of the designs that you can go neat or messy, whatever is your jam, and it will look good. We will switch on back to Sarah for her demo. Okay. Switch to. Okay. How about this one blue? Yeah, I like that blue. And it's good to have those primary colors as main elements. Definitely, this one is stamped on much better paper because you can see that I have no problem with moving the color around. Previous one was it's still watercolor paper, but because I thought that okay, hashtag being honest, I thought that I will be all organized, like I will pre-cut all my watercolor papers so I had fronts for the cards, etc. But I didn't thought about like labeling them, so it's a little bit lucky deep. I never know what I will get when I'm grabbing one of the cards because yes, some are thicker, some are thinner, cardstock-wise, but I have no idea which one is which. Oh my God, floppy edges, Olga stains. I'm making notes. Okay, so we have green. So here we will go with orange. So we will have the more warm tones in the corner. I mean, we go for the rainbow, but I want nice flow. And of course, I did boo boo. I went out of the line. So let's see if I can. Oh yeah, I can lift it up. Okay, that's fine. Here we still have the. Okay, here I can go with the purple because we have green. We have to have purple. The balance have to be balanced. We can't have green without purple because purple won. We had the battle and purple won, and it made me very happy because purple is the best color on the planet. I will have to try that, Ali, because Ali says. Um, um, yeah, I didn't try the pink frog because, okay, I will be honest. I already told you that my husband is doing drawings. Mm, So I rarely buy supplies. I mostly just dive into his stash, like shamelessly. I just go to his paper pads and just pick whatever. Okay, now I need something here. La la la. Which color would fit? Something cool tone. Something cool tone. Okay, let's try that navy. No. How about navy with purple? So we will have a lot of purple. And I do mess inside of the palette. I mess up the pants and all my walls on the palette. Normally, I would use the doors of the palette to create the colors. I'm trying to be tidy, just for you guys, just once. Okay, I'm just blasting the color here. And I will need something warm here, so I will go with that very sunny yellow. I believe that one, yeah, that one is also quite opaque color. It's not all, it might be even gouache, no watercolor. Okay, a little bit of orange to change the shade on this one, so it will look different from that one. Okay, and now gray. And of course, I have yellow on my brush. Okay, and light gray wash on the metal parts. Okay. Ooh, Sarah is making cool demos, so I will put her on the screen and to say. Ooh, leave me did it stop? Yes, I do. I do. Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay. I will leave you with Sarah, and I will show you the planter if she mentioned that. I didn't post it yet. Okay. So it will go live on Instagram with the quick how to, like the reel. Um, I just used, okay, it says coffee here. I didn't prime it or whatsoever. I just applied ribbons and added a glossy varnish on it because now I'm a gardener as well. And I planted some chili peppers and I needed something tall. So that will be on Instagram today if you are wondering. How can I email the studio with sample pics, Olga? I don't know the email to studio because apparently I have the wrong one. It's supposed to be contact at Create and Craft, but my emails always come back, as a fail of we failed to send your email basically. Like, mm, unfortunately, I never can send something over to the show. Okay, so I'm trying. It's still a little bit damp. Maybe Ali knows the email for the studio because I did try a couple times to message studio, but they never will read my messages, so I gave up. But I will definitely share some stuff because I have been struggling for some time with creatively with having a will to sit at my desk. Sorry for rambling crayons. I'm just trying to pick some colors for my shading. Okay, and the rest I will do in the dark purple if I can find it. No, I cannot find it. I cannot find it. What do you mean I cannot find it? Oh my god. Stupid crayon bugs. Where is my favorite? Okay, here it is. It's you? Yeah, okay, let's go with indigo. So I will just add a little bit of matching crayon here and there just to have some shading. So designs and making designs uh, mm, is taking completely different part of my brain than sitting at my desk and doing something. And as you know or not, Last year I had issues with my hand. Everything was falling out because I lost the feeling in my right hand, and I was just every craft attempt ended up with the fail, and I wasn't taking it well. I do realize that right now, I'm not making a masterpiece. Anyone can make something like that. But I like to do stuff like that. I like to apply the colors, and I don't have to create masterpiece every time, but I want to have fun. And since I received the parcel with ARTitude, my juju mojo flow came back. Mhm. Even that my hand is still like weird. We don't know what it is. I went to the doctors. Nobody knows. Like perfect IT answer. Oh, it seems fine. Yeah, it seems fine. Everything seems fine. You just don't have feeling in your hand. Like we don't know what it is. We can open you and snoop around. I didn't went with the option of you know looking around, poking around, because that's not great. And I thought that it's everything, carpal tunnel, the tennis elbow, like name it, mm, neurological stuff. I went to that huge machine that makes and have magnets, and it was scary. I would prefer not to repeat that experience because it sucked. And they found absolutely nothing wrong. So it kind of brought me down. So yeah, maybe that's why I feel so attached to the collection, because it it made me sit at my desk, make me make samples. I still have to make pictures, um, but because it's because it's so me, because I made it for myself. It's easy to work with. Okay, so that one, I think that I will just add the sentiment and trim off the edges, and that will be it. I'm not daring to sample the sentiment live, but I will trim it to that kind of size of the card. So all the axes will go away. And over here, I will stamp. I will show you because I have nice stamps that I didn't use to show you. I will stamp this one. Your creativity is so wild, even your supplies can't keep up. Because I think it's fitting to that um, colorful thing. Oh, I forgot that I supposed to add some shimmer. Okay, so let's test her out on scrap of paper. On scrap of paper. Okay. So yeah, it's a light gray with metallic. Of course, the camera will not pick it up because why? Why? Why cooperate? I have another one. Let's see this one. Oh, this one is clear shimmer. This one is a slightly bit slate gray. So I will just use this one. So it will look a little bit like metal. Go here, go here. I like to mix crayons with watercolors, especially when I add like shimmer on top, because watercolor I might disturb and move a little bit around when I'm adding shimmer, but crayon will stay. So even if I will mess up my shading a little bit, you will still see the details. Okay. Let's see if you can see the shimmer. Probably not, but it's there. Okay, maybe a little bit here when the light hits it. So they have those gentle details. Okay, so that one, not on the wet felt. Now, with this one, I will just add brown shading, all of them. So the entire background will not be so bright. And all those lines, creases are telling me basically where to put shading. Probably, DT, and in our Fun with Funky Fossil group, we have so many talented people who are so much better with coloring images in more cartoony, whimsical style, in realistic style. I just laugh around. Ooh, thank you. Okay, sorry, there was a message to studio, and for the next time, because I think that it's hard to say. I still have, over 20 minutes to mess it up. I was scared that I will not manage to share screen and, chat. Mm, and I'm still a little bit behind with adding stuff on the screen because I need to wait to see what they say on telly, to not bore you with telly advert. Okay. Yes, so the whole concept was that the collection will be very versatile, and I always look for stuff that I can send out to my crafty friends, like something that maybe have just a little bit quirky, maybe silly message, like tripping over your brushes. And I'm this kind of friend who often shares hard love and a little bit snarky love. It's all love. Uh, I'm just not a very gentle person. That's why we have the warning, because, yeah, I'm trying my best. I have the mouth of the sailor. Mm, Okay, so I think that one will be done as well. And the last I will add the sentiment at the end, but I want to share with you a really cool concept with making quick cards, because for me cards either have to be, like with super dimensional flowers and Russian silk card with ton of die cuts, and I hate die cutting, so it takes ages, or they have to be quick so I can make multiples when I'm sending stuff or exchanging goodies with my friends, to just add something to have the personal message. So something quick would be awesome. Okay, so we will bring my little assistant. Okay, Sarah is nice for me today, so I will use green. It's a felt, like cheap acrylic felt that you can buy in the kids section of. Ooh, and we have sell out. Yay! So nothing fancy. It's just a felt, and I made it wet. Mm, I usually use them over and over again. So I will put it with acetate into closed container and create wet palette. And what we will do, we will stamp with acrylics, and I will basically make my own stamping pad. I would use jelly plate, but 'cause that's the only way that I will use gel plate, as the paint holder. Okay, I need a little bit of yellow. Okay, and if we go with yellow, we will go with red. If I can open it. And by the way, that's how my tubes look like. So I think that I wanted something like that on the set, because I hope that a lot of crafters can relate to having all your supplies. They are pretty just when I get them. As soon as I start to use them, you see that they have been used, abused, and and loved. Okay, let's. That one is closed. Okay, another bucket. Another bucket. Yeah, and here we have some blues. Okay, go here. Yes, I have it. And maybe teal, because why not? And maybe purple. Okay. Okay. Okay, I made the felt wet because I don't want too much paint to be absorbed in the ink, in the pad. I want it to sit on the surface. Yeah. And of course, you can use sponges and do sponge on your colors, on your stamps. But this way, it works more like a ink pad. I usually just have a couple colors on my pad. I picked green, so the teal paint is barely visible. Okay. Okay. And oh my God, she says that I'm brilliant again. That's good. That's good. I like to hear that. I have to record that because then she will come back home. She will check the submission for next release and start to argue with me. We do bicker a lot with almost every release because I'm trying to push my vision and Sarah have her own vision. So okay, so I'm taking the stamp. My stamps are not very pretty, so I clean them for you. This one, like a smear, or you can do the same thing with any of those that are more solid. And of course, you can use them with your inks. But I'm more mixed media person than ink person. So I like to have the option of using my acrylic paint, especially that with the card, probably it will look the same with the ink and with the paint. But when I do altered objects, or oh my God, okay, wait, I have to remove Sarah from my ear. I get distracted, and I'm distracted by nature, so I don't need additional distractions. But we sold out on the show. So I'm happy. Thank you, guys. Okay, so when I work with altered items, like the purse that I showed you on Wednesday, I like to have the option of using acrylic paint because it will be more durable, especially on the surfaces that you would like to use. Um, uh, use they have to be workable, usable. Like the purse that I made for Sarah. I will show you in 1 second. Oh, come on. Yeah. So the impression is quite good. It's quite opaque. We have the blob here, but you saw it. It's a blob from the paint, not from the stamp. Downside of that technique is that you have to clear your stamps nicely, wipe them off, but all the stains, all the smidgens will work with that felt uh, felt pad technique. Okay, now the red one. Now the red one. Okay. And okay, if I will go to the yellow now, another card, I can have more painty effect. Can you see here on those? We have smooth impression, but because here I squished it a little bit more, it looks more like the paint smear. And when it will dry, it will have a little bit texture to it. And I love texture. I love texture. Okay. So we will go to a blue, just like I did. Try them here. Oh, that blue will be very blue. Maybe it's too blue. Okay, let's mute it down with teal. Yeah, teal will be better. I'm wiping off the Persian blue because it's very strong pigment and it will take over. Okay. Okay. Now they're cheating. It's supposed to be 1 hour and they cut off Sarah after 53 minutes. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because the show is sold out. Maybe there is another reason. I'm not sure. Okay. And now that purple, that looks a little bit like royal blue. And this time I will rotate my stamp. Press it nicely. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. And maybe not necessarily felt pad on the phone. Wait, I have the kitty phone. Fortunately, also an obnoxious green. I don't know why they make everything in that shade of green. So when you have the foamy surface, you can use your Lindy's or your watercolors to saturate your sponge and to transfer the image. For this one, I have the perfect quote. I have the perfect quote. The tray with ribbons is coming out. Coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. Where are my quotes? Because I keep all the scraps. Oh, yeah, here. Doo-doo-doo. I keep all the scraps. Okay. Whoops. Don't damage. Don't damage the ribbon. I can put the yellow one. The yellow stroke underneath the sentiment about every stroke matters. That will lift it up a little bit. Okay. I have purple over there, so it might be matte. Maybe it won't be. Again. Hashtag perfect. Perfect. No, blah, blah, blah. Hard to pronounce. I want it to be perfect. Okay, come on. Come on, where is the knife? Where is the knife? Okay. And to make the color a little bit different, I could add some light yellow if I have some. Yes, I do. I could use white and just mix it, but it's easier to have them mixed. And most of my colors are a little bit muted, like not your super, super bright primaries. I prefer earthy tones. No, we exclude green here. Okay. And I want one long stroke, so let's continue it. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Wipe your stamp, Olga. Wipe your stamp. Okay, the stamp is clean-ish. And I will just air dry it. And add the sentiment. It will disappear on the yellow background. Okay, I will repeat it, but I will redo it because I didn't thought that I had so much yellow in the sentiment. Okay, don't stick on. But basically, the idea was to make those strokes, and central part is that every stroke matters. And you know what? I can just add an extra piece of paper with that sentiment. Yeah, that will be fine. My handy metal tool. Sarah does recommend using Teflon bone folder. I don't have a bone folder, but I have a really cheap tool for nails from Amazon, and it works so nice. You have the precise part when it has like the stubby tip and the really nice round edge, and it's perfect for ribbons and for sculpting clay. Okay, let's see. No, not yet. Do we have it? No, one more. Yeah. Okay. So I have my sentiment. I will just add it on top. Yeah. And I think that that will be cool. I still have to come up with the sentiment, and like in an hour or so, I will post all of them in the group. Okay, that was cool. That was cool experience. I was very nervous. So nervous that I went live 1 hour too early. Um, I do text a lot and I do talk a lot. um, so I think that that it was fun, and I would definitely repeat the experience. Though I need somebody to add the screen with the live show, because it's distracting for me to have something in my ear. Yeah, but I think it went cool, and we could easily repeat the experience. I also really like, surprisingly, doing fast projects under time pressure. Maybe next time I will tackle the papers. Okay, I will be going now, unless you have any questions, comments, concerns. Then feel free to ask. If not, then I will go finish the card of camera, because they need a back. My English is not Englishing. I want to add the black frame from the black cardstock and tag them on the bases, add some sentiments, and then I will post it. And I have the reel to edit with that planter, because now I will have to do it. Now I will have to put it on. Ooh, I see that Sarah is still going. So it was just an advert. So she's still going. She's still working with the ribbons. And I think that we will sound like two frogs, me and Sarah, with ribbons, 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 rubber. But I absolutely love them. They are my favorite part of the collection every time. And yeah, I hope that you like them too. It's a very versatile tool. Let, let's go. Do I have my samples here? Yes, I do. I just need to remove the thing. So I was showing my samples on Wednesday, but I can show them again because I still didn't make pictures. I will have to make them. So here I turn the paper basically into fabric. It's nice and durable, and the ribbons here are nicely secured with the varnish, so they will not rub off. Here I made a plate for Sarah, again using almost exclusively ribbons. The paper is from the collection, and I stamped her name with a funky fossil alphabet stamp. It's A7. Okay. Tips and tricks with Olga. I get distracted. I know, but maybe somebody will use that tip. So it's those are two A7 sets that I cut out to be single letters, and because they are nice and small, but have really cool grungy font. I also have Belinda's alphabet, but this one is smaller and a little bit more skinny, so more fitting for smaller projects. So they work on that was like some serious decoupage and resin, so quite complicated project. Okay, go back because I have to go to Sarah. I have to make pictures and send them away. Okay. And the planter that I showed you, I can disclose some extra info. I did experiment on it because it was a coffee pot. It had the lid, but the lid mm, unfortunately didn't make it. So I didn't use any primer, any base. I swiped it with alcohol. I layered up ribbons, the new ones and the old ones, because I really like the first ones with the flowers. And because it's a planter, it seemed fitting. So I mixed them up. They are purple, and I needed a little bit more purple. And then I sealed it with this one, solvent-based varnish. Probably you can use acrylic one, but that's what I have. So that's what I used. And right now, when dry, it have a perfect shine. I would probably add another coat because I applied it a little bit too heavy-handed. So instead of really nice smooth surface, you can see that it has some bumps. The bumps are not from ribbons; it's from a thick varnish, just dripping down. Normally, I would rotate the piece a couple times, and that is the product that excites me the most in every collection that I have a chance to have them because they are not the part of all the collections, but I'm pushing them hard. Every time I'm asking, are we gonna have some ribbons? Mm, so yeah, really easy, really fun to work with, opaque on multiple surfaces. Sarah did amazing pouches today, and that is just very versatile product. And I hope that you like that quick, like midday life. Let me know because I would be happy to pop here time to time around this time because now like cats are sleeping, child is at school, husband is at work, so I have a little bit peace and quiet, and I can, without having somebody in my ear, I could focus a little bit more on chit chat and on doing something. And who knows? Maybe new year, new me. Quick craft Olga. Thank you, guys, and yeah, see you soon. Oh yeah, one more thing. I said it on Why Not Wednesday, but I will keep saying it all the time because I'm very excited. Come to UK for the Ray Ray Creative Circus event. I did post on about it last week, and I will post a little bit more this week. It's very exciting. Funky Fossil is my sponsor, and I will use some of the funky products in my works. More mixed media style, more dimensional than paper crafts, but maybe some of you will fancy it. And don't miss Why Not Wednesday. I have no idea who is on this week. Maybe I am on. I'm not sure. Probably Ali will know whose turn is this week. But every Wednesday, something cool is happening in Funky Fossil, and we still celebrate birthdays. So there are still giveaways. And yeah, I think that's all. I'm very excited and very thankful um, for your support for me and for Funky Fossil. That when the show goes well, it always makes me happy. It's a relief. It means that you like the product, and with me almost not creating anything last year except of making the designs, I really wanted people to enjoy them and to use them. And yeah, I will. I will post my pictures, and definitely I will sit today and go through the pictures in the group because I saw so many posts with uh, with ARTitude, and yeah. Okay, so I think that will be it. And it was collection ARTitude, and I'm Olga, and I'm full of attitude. And like, see you soon. See you, see you, see you. Thank you. Oh, Rachel will be live on Why Not Wednesday. Maybe I will, like photobomb her live because why not? Why not? Why not? I can convince her to go longer than 1 hour. Then it's fine to have two people. Yeah, yeah. What do you think? Let me know. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a really nice day, and see you soon.